Hi, I'm Stavros. Good morning and welcome. And you join me back behind the wheel of the Scania S580. It's time for you guys to join me on some runs around Ireland. We've got some work to do. Let's go. You know, these buildings, I don't know. It was a bit tight getting in the entrance here, so yeah, it's going to be tight coming out as well. Yeah, they have these red and white bollards here on the left. I don't know why. And I can't go right because it's a dead end. I have to go left, so I better keep an eye on my tail swing there. Keep it out tight. Yeah, I might just lift up the front axle a bit just in case I need to ride over that curb. Give me a bit more ground clearance. And yeah, it is tight. It is tight. Okay, I think we're just about okay. Yeah, that's tight. Have a look. There you go. Anyway, we're out. Okay, we've got T. Nolan and Sons Scania R500 down here. It's a spare truck that's been given to us because the Scania R560 V8 has gone down to get work done down at Nolan, so it's handy that we have the use of this truck. Tag axle at the back. Yeah, it's got all those hydraulic pipes as well. So yeah, he's over just washing the truck, the Renault T. Yeah, let's hop inside. So this is from 2017. Oh, it's very dark. What sort of mileage is on this truck? Let's have a look. 500k. There you go, 500,000 kilometers from 2017. Let's turn on the lights here. There you go. Ah, yeah. Not too bad. There you have it. Oh yeah, these are the rules of Nolan's, okay? Return truck full of fuel and add blue. Clean interior of truck. Wash exterior of truck. If the above is not applied, see charges below. There you go, they are the charges, okay? If none of the above is adhered to, you have to pay all that, okay? So, as you can see, the door handle here, you can see sellotape wrapped around it. So yeah, my one is becoming a small little bit loose on the S580, but this R500 with 500,000 kilometers, you can see the way it's sellotaped up there. So Scania need to improve these door handles. Yes, it was never a real problem with the older ones, but the newer ones, yeah. So they need to be better made, I'm afraid, in the future, these handles. So I'm just here about to pick up a 40-foot container, an empty one, and I was next in line, drive into the yard. I was told to go into lane 1, this is lane 1. Then the two forklift drivers swapped onto each other's forklift, and now they're gone. 3 trucks have gone in after me, and now it seems they're getting served before me. What the hell happened here? I don't know. Okay, so I'm on the road since 6 a.m. It's now 25 to 5. I'm here in Cork Port. I'm after collecting my empty container, and you would think now that I'm heading straight back to base, but no collection, so I would be heading back to base, but now I have to swap with another one of our drivers that doesn't know the whole procedure of dropping off containers in Cork Port. I have to swap with him, join a queue of trucks. I counted 28 trucks going into Cork Port, so it's up the walls busy today. So yeah, my day has just got a whole lot longer because of one of our other drivers not knowing the whole procedure of Cork Port. I give up. And there is the queue of trucks the whole way down the road. Okay, container picked up. It's now 6:05. So you'll remember some time back I told you guys I had a problem with the Scania kettle inside in the cupboard here of the S580. So yeah, very slow to boil. I would half fill the tank and it would take about a half an hour for it to boil. So absolutely useless. In the meantime, I've been using back to my jet boil, which is fantastic, but not very safe with the gas. So yeah, never leave it unattended in the truck. Anyway, so I have the tank half full. I was told by another driver to half fill the tank and use some descaler. So I'm using this stuff here. And yeah, just pour this into the tank half full, then run it through the system into the jug, and then use a second sachet, that's what I've been told, and run it through again, and then it should be running as new. So we're going to try it out, see how it works, but yeah, I'm going to do that now. So you see, you can't remove this tank. You know, you got to pour the water from inside in the cupboard. So yeah, I can't take that out. I don't know how to take it out. Anyway, so we'll get this all heated up, run it through, and see, will it improve the kettle. Okay, so it's just beginning to boil there. Now I was told to make sure that the kettle is covered, or maybe close this cupboard door, because if it does splatter, which it does, and goes onto your dashboard, it's going to stain the dashboard, this descaler. So yeah, I better just cover it up, I think. So I've now used 2 sachets of descaler in the water tank, and I'm on my second rinse of water, and I can notice it's making a very big difference now, and the water is flowing out an awful lot quicker than it was. So yeah, it seems to have done the job. I mean, these kettles are not the fastest kettle to boil water anyway. The jet boil would be 4 times faster than this, but yeah, the jet boil is, yeah, it's not as good as this in terms of safety. So yeah, that's it. It seems to be back up and running. There's a nice boat painted up in the County Clare colours, blue and yellow, down here in County Cork. Okay, so this place that I've arrived into to collect 1 pallet, they have no pallet. They gave it out to a guy before lunch. So somebody came in for the pallet yesterday, but they had no HAS license, so they sent him away. Then the same freight company sent in another driver today, but in the meantime, the agency that called us to call in never called us back to say the pallet was already picked up. So yeah, what an absolute Anyway, I need to head away. What a waste of time. And we're just all queuing here to get off our containers, and this poor guy over here has a puncture. So yeah, he's not having a good day. This is what we need to see more of, look. Hedge cutting and trimming. I mean, some of the hedges around County Cork here is an absolute disgrace, damaging the trucks. But anyway, there's something at least going on. There they are. Anybody watching from Cork County Council? Can you get these guys to cut the trees, please? Yeah, I'm gonna have to stay over the other side of the road a bit because the trees are banging like mad on the roof of the trailer. I had to lower the air deflector on the roof of the truck. So it gets worse the further we go down. Okay, so the power washer is not working again. Switch it on. Try the gun. Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, gone. So, no idea what's wrong with the washer. I hear water pouring out there, so maybe that's it. The water pipe is burst, maybe. There you go. Never ends. Okay, so I'm just after filling up here in Tara Oil in Limerick, and the pump is after stopping at 749 litres. So is this a new setting? Because I can take a hell of a lot more than 749 litres. Yeah, so it's just stopped. That's it. I don't know. I get more than 749 litres. What an absolute pain in the ass of a ramp to reverse onto. So dark. Look, there's all these blocks here in my way. Can hardly see where I'm reversing. And it's very tight against another truck on the bay beside it. Okay, so I'm in a queue going into a yard. There's 2 Arctics ahead of me. I'm third in the line and we're waiting to go into a yard. So the guy at the front of the queue pulls into the yard. The guy in number 2 position would not move forward. I asked him, can you pull forward a bit? I was waiting for him to pull forward, and then he wouldn't because he said he was on a break. So I look at his registration and it said 211 registered Renault. So I says to him, you can pull forward and it will still show up on your brake. Now I don't know what sort of idiot was driving this truck that he didn't even know that. But yeah, I had to educate him or unless he was just acting dumb or just being awkward for the sake of being awkward. A lot of drivers like that are out there. So just as I hopped back into my truck then, with him still not moving forward, and the yard man calls him in. And what does he do? Start up the engine and drive straight in. Look at this for a bridge, look. I have to try and get around this bridge. So tight, I have to keep to the right hand side of the road, look. Yeah, it's tight enough, but yeah, we're out. Okay, I have a delivery here, 2 Envirotainers. So if you've never seen these containers before, they're refrigerated units there for shipping stuff by air. You charge them there, look, and you can monitor the temperature up here as well. So you can see the freight inside is at 5 degrees. So yeah, there's only a pallet in each one. Huge money to send these by air, but they are handy just for keeping your freight nice and cool. 1 pallet in each container, that's all it is. And they're just offloading them there now. And we're here at junction 14, and we have a tractor full of Christmas lights. There you go. If it's one thing I can't stand about this job, is looking for places. 30 years driving and I'm still looking for places. Address is not properly done on the dockets. The guy that I rang up didn't even have an air code for where I need to go. It is 7:15 in the morning, and I was just underneath my trailer about to leave the yard. So I was heading down to Abbeyfield, Askeaton, Shannon, down to Cork, and then that all changed. Why? Because one of our trucks is broke down here halfway between Limerick and Shannon, so he can't get any air to build up properly. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm here with the tractor unit, and yeah, I need to hook underneath his trailer and head to Dublin. So yeah. Okay, so the other driver is gone. He got out from underneath the trailer and he's making his way back to the garage, about 20 miles away. So yeah, I'll just give this trailer a check over and then we'll head up to Dublin. The idiots I'm dealing with. What tool brain dropped this trailer, look. Look at it, trailer dropped too high, look. What an absolute plonker. The back axle lifted to the top, look. Bit of a narrow road here. Oh, that's low, that tree there. Whoa. So I was coming up this road and it gets so narrow at a certain section of it, and there was a car flying down this hill and he nearly put me into the curb. Trying to avoid him, nearly damaging the Michelin tyres. Very hard to look after a truck when you're sent on arsehole roads like this. So I just spent the last 35 minutes gowling up in an office in this place over a clearance. So no proper clearance given for the freight, so waiting around in an office and then ending up having to forget about the collection altogether. So I'm here getting other stuff, but yeah, just the amount of time you can waste over clearances and releases for bonded freight is soul destroying in this job, the amount of time wasted. So I was coming up here trying to find this place. I eventually found it and now I'm just trying to make my way back down this hill. More scrape marks up on top. So that's it, we're back at base. So thanks for coming along with me on a few runs around Ireland in the Scania S580. I do hope you can join me for another video coming soon. Thank you very much for watching, and until then, take care. Cheers!